Sounds good.
Alrighty, so welcome back everybody. I have a special guest on our Zoom today. This is my sister who lives over in Spokane. She's agreed to help me read a story to y'all. So she's going to read one part of the story and then I'll be reading the other part. And then at the end of this, I'll explain the assignment that goes along with it. So I'm going to turn it over to my sister, Selena.
Okay. If You Give a Mouse a Cookie, written by Laura Numeroff, illustrated by Felicia Bond.
And my portion, If You Give Hitler a Country, written by Mrs. Young and illustrated by Mrs. Young. So I cannot take credit for this. This is not my PowerPoint. Just wanting to clarify that I do not own this PowerPoint. All right, so here we go.
If You Give a Mouse a Cookie.
If you let Germany join with Austria.
He's going to ask for a glass of milk.
Hitler's going to go after Czech.
When you give him the milk, he'll probably ask you for a straw.
And when you appease Hitler, he'll probably go after the rest of Czechoslovakia or Czech.
When he's finished, he'll ask for a napkin.
And when he's finished, he'll realize he has humiliated Britain and France.
Then he'll want to look in a mirror to make sure he doesn't have a milk mustache.
And then he'll want to try to avoid the possibility of war.
When he looks into the mirror, he might notice his hair needs a trim, so he will ask for a pair of scissors.
So he'll probably sign the Nazi-Soviet pact.
When he's finished giving himself a trim, he'll want a broom to sweep up. He'll start sweeping. He might get carried away and sweep every room in the house. He may even end up washing the floors as well.
And when he's finished signing, he'll want to start all over again. He will get carried away and invade Poland as well.
When he's done, he'll probably want to take a nap. You'll have to fix a little box for him with a blanket and a pillow. He'll crawl in, make himself comfortable, and fluff the pillow a few times.
And when he's done, you, referring to Britain and France, will have to declare war on him.
He'll probably ask you to read him a story, so you'll read him one from one of your books, and he'll ask to see the pictures. When he looks at the pictures, he'll get so excited he'll want to draw one of his own. He'll ask for paper and crayons.
And he'll probably want more land.
He'll draw a picture. When the picture is finished, he'll want to sign his name with a pen.
And then after Denmark, when he's all finished with Denmark, he'll want to go after Norway.
Then he'll want to hang his picture on your refrigerator, which means he will need Scotch tape.
Then he'll want France, which means he'll have to go through the Netherlands.
He'll hang up his drawing and stand back looking at it. Looking at the refrigerator will remind him he's thirsty, so he'll ask for a glass of milk.
And he'll stand back and see the US getting involved, so he'll go after the US.
And chances are, if he asks for a glass of milk, he's going to want a cookie to go with it.
And chances are, if he goes after the US, he's going to expand the war. The end. All right, so thank you for reading along with me there, Selena. So I want to take just a minute to explain the assignment that goes along with this. So The story we read is based off of the concept if you give a mouse a cookie, he's going to want something more. Just like if you appease Hitler and let him take over territory, he's going to want more and more and more territory. So your assignment, students, is to create your own version of this story using a figure from history. Could be somebody from ancient civilizations, like from ancient Egypt, could be somebody from more modern times. Some examples might be if you give Julius Caesar an army, what happens? Or if you give Alexander the Great a horse, what does he do with that? Or we studied a guy by the name of Pepin the Short. If you give Pepin the Short a chair, what happens next? So anyway, I'm linking some slides in this assignment for you to create your own version of the story. Make sure that you include both words and pictures on each of the slides there. And I'm here if you have any questions about that. Hope you guys are having a good day. And thank you, Selena, for hopping on here and helping out.